So some connections don't just disappear just because you get dramatic or busy relating to it, because that in itself is very much regarding, I won't say avoidance, but it's definitely like putting it into a cupboard and, hoping to kind of forget about it and then hoping that it's just going to not so much go away, but not be such a distraction. So I know what you have been currently doing. You have been busying yourself, and you have been literally busying yourself like nobody's business. I'm just going to slip some cards out. Like, yeah, literally like nobody's business. Your life has got busy. So if over the winter period your life was a bit slow, you were in hibernation, but then the rest of the world was in hibernation, but you made a conscious choice to maybe not do too much. Maybe you distracted yourself with work and, going inwardly, whatever it may be. Now I'm feeling things are in the opposite direction. You are very, very, very busy, but being busy does not mean that you've been able to let go of this connection. And equally, they have not been able to let go of this connection. They have also been distracting themselves and keeping themselves busy. And I will say the energy I'm picking up is very much that this connection was about somebody pulling away, not you. I don't feel you had that. Everything happened, this separation, current separation, happened so quickly that you had no inkling of it. I mean, it could, from their side, it could have been a personal problem, something that came up. It could have been business related. It could have been career related, where they were, told to move, go somewhere, go abroad, project, whatever it may be, whatever the circumstances may be. They knew, you didn't know. And that's why it makes the distraction part of you moving forward, because there's been no communication, you haven't seen them, there's been no kind of any sort of contact. So the logical way forward is that you build your life, you focus on you focus on your business, career, friends, family, whatever it may be, and you begin to open yourself up to somebody new. And that is basically what I'm picking up. But being truthful is not easy. It hasn't been easy for you to do. As much as you want to say that, yep, I've, moved on, late night when you're by yourself, there's no distractions. That connection, the pain, everything else comes back. Everything comes flooding back. You feel their energy. You feel them wanting to connect back with you because you have a twin flame connection. So therefore, you are connected. And each and every time you close up and pull back. So let's see what it is that they're feeling, because this is what's going on with you. But then, as I said, twin flames pick up on that energy. So how are they interpreting all of this going on with you? Well, for them, they definitely feel that due to their behavior, due to their actions, it's causing them anxiety. That anxiety has been the thing that's been holding them back. That anxiety is something that they're afraid of, because due to past breakups, due to past hurts, due to past things that have happened, there's a lot of regret. There's 100% a lot of regret on their side regarding their actions, regarding the way they've dealt with things, regarding 100% the non-communication since their disappearance, and I will call it disappearance. They're still wondering if you're still single. They're questioning that because they kind of think that you might be with someone else. They're wondering what your friends have been saying about you, not about you, about them. Have you been influenced by them? Have you been influenced by any other person you've confided in who may be, saying, close the door, don't entertain this, don't do anything more? They know that when they do step forward and take that chance with you, it definitely is going to be a roll of the dice, like a 50, well, it might not even be a 50-50, but they don't know. They don't know if you're going to say, yes, I'm open to talking to you, to seeing you, to seeing, what happens, or whether, the door is shut. I'm laughing at this because this is how they're feeling. The storm warning, this is how they're feeling in terms of if they were to reach out and the communication they would get back, because they know this isn't going to be easy. They know that this is not going to be something where they can sweet talk you around in the first go. And they're not even going to try. Honestly, I feel that energy now that they are kind of like, I'm not even going to try it. I've got to come in being truthful. I've got to come in with the truth. That there is absolutely no, 𝗧𝗵𝗲 𝗪𝗶𝗿𝗶𝗿. What's the word I'm looking for? Alternative. There's no other alternative apart from coming in with the truth, because they caused you heartbreak. They know that. They've caused you a lot of pain. They also know that. They are now standing at a crossroads. Now, this crossroads isn't a bad crossroads. It's just, how do they step forward? How do they make that communication happen? Because even though they are pretending that they could move forward, and remember the word is could rather than wanting to or should, that they could move forward, they don't want to. They want to give this a chance. They want to see what can unfold. Expect a fated meeting, and it could be a fated message. I will expand it to that. But expect that whatever communication, whether it's an actual, physical, you bump into one another, or whether it's an actual message or whatever it may be, you're not going to be expecting it, but expect it in the sense that this is divine synchronicity, timing. From their part, of course, it's instigated, but from your part, completely unexpected. Expect a date. I will put this to expect communication. I see two people who will be talking face to face, who will have that talking connection, who will, because you've got a lot of questions, you've got a lot of things you want to ask them. This isn't a, oh great, they've reached out, so therefore I'm, going to say yes kind of thing. And a card just fell, so excuse me while I duck to pick it up and I'll be right back. Actually, it was, 3 cards. So they are basically coming with courage, not necessarily liquid courage, but it might be, but they are definitely coming with courage, hoping for a reconciliation. And take this as it resonates, because it's not going to be a literal proposal, but commitment, because you do have the wedding card, but again, how it resonates for you in terms of commitment, and you have family. So you've gone from basically a reconciliation to a date, to a proposal, to a wedding, to a family, which is a lot. But that is confirmation that this is coming with commitment. This is coming with not just a let's wing it kind of energy, that they are coming back. They want to be coming forward with a plan, hope of a way forward with you. They want you in their life. They want to be with you. But ultimately, they also understand they don't know what you want, especially given what it is that they've done to you in terms of all of this communication, all of this disappearing, all of that kind of thing. But they're just open and hoping, and they're just hoping that you will give them that chance and opportunity. Now, if any of this resonated with you and you would like to look into this more deeply, then you can book a reading. The links are in my bio, but if you want to equally understand more about twin flame connections and what's going on, I've written a romantic comedy book, and the link is in my bio for that. But if you are new to the channel, then please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe being the most important. And if you're already doing that, then thank you so much. And a passing message, they see you as home. that's how they view this connection and this is what you ignite in them, that feeling that they belong, that feeling that this is home, this is safety, this is my haven, and they're just hoping that you feel the same. Now, with all of that said, I'll see you next time.